Once upon a time, in the intramuros bustling city of Manila, lived a silent yet formidable adversary named hypertension. Known as the silent killer, hypertension had a knack for sneaking up on the city's inhabitants, affecting millions without a whisper. Among the citizens was a you who understood the risk factors of hypertension. You knew that family history played a role, and you often reminded your fellow citizens to be aware of their lineage's health history. You would say, if your ancestors battled hypertension, you might be at a higher risk. As the city's inhabitants aged, their blood vessels became less flexible, making it easier for hypertension to strike. You would remind them, regular checkups are crucial, especially as you get older. You also knew the importance of diet and nutrition. You would advise, a diet high in sodium can invite hypertension into our lives. Be mindful of processed foods and limit your salt intake. Opt for fresh fruits, vegetables. You warn about the dangers of obesity, explaining how carrying excess weight strains the heart and blood vessels. Aim for a healthy weight through regular exercise and balanced eating, you would counsel. You understood that lack of physical activity contributed to high blood pressure. Get moving, even a brisk walk can make a difference, you would encourage. You cautioned against excessive alcohol consumption and the elevation of blood pressure it could cause. Moderation is key. You would say you knew that chronic stress affected the cardiovascular system. Practice relaxation techniques like meditation or yoga, you would suggest. You are aware that smoking damaged blood vessels and increased blood pressure. Quitting is one of the best things you can do for your health, you would assert. You also recognize that sleep apnea, a sleep disorder that disrupts breathing, could lead to hypertension. Seek medical advice if you suspect sleep apnea, you would advise. Your wisdom was a beacon of hope in Manila. Your knowledge empowered the citizens to take control of their health. Your words echoed through the city, knowledge is power. Let's keep those blood pressure numbers in check. And so, the citizens of Manila began their journey towards a healthier life, armed with the knowledge to combat hypertension. They shared your wisdom far and wide, encouraging everyone to take charge of their heart health.